Well, I've been working on getting this ring of exhaust pipe out of here, cutting a couple grooves in it. I'm going to tap some chunks out of it, and then the whole rest of the thing should just sort of fall in. And that's coming together, and I was at the International Power of the Red tractor show in Dublin, New Hampshire today, and I picked up a brand new muffler for it for $10. It's identical to the one it had on it, except it's not rotted out and blown apart. And then I just got to get some plumbing pipe, and I can rebuild my exhaust because the stuff it had on is junk anyways. And on another positive note, I fixed my headlights. This is the new wire I put on in place of this one. That was my problem. It was spliced in the same exact way, so I just did the same thing. Same clips, or same whatever those things are. And yeah, when I first put this thing back together, after I got the engine running, it did this at one point, so I didn't have my headlights working, and they weren't hooked up anyways, because when I first, also when I was putting the hood back on, I tried to hook it up to this side of the headlight over here, and that didn't work, and that's not the right side, and I think that has something to do with the reason that it fried, because then I realized that that's hooks to there. But this time I tried hooking it to this side, which also connects to that side of that one, and it does work. So, out with the old, in with the new. And I also ended up rerouting the fuel line back through the shroud the way it originally was, because having it around the back of the engine wasn't working. And I put a bigger, hotter plug in it, a D18Y Champion. But yes, so the lights are working again. When it wasn't hooked up, the ammeter wouldn't show anything with the taillight itself turned on. When you turn them on, it reads discharge. And taillight still works. As do the headlights. So once I can get the starter generator rebuilt, which I've been saying gonna do for a while, but I've got to find somebody to rebuild it. But I think I know somebody who will. And if anybody knows where to get a carb kit for this thing, it's a Wisconsin S8D engine. Got a Zenith carburetor on it. The engine's made in 1973, if that makes any difference. If you know where to get a carb kit for this thing, please tell me, because this thing desperately needs it, because the gasket is bad and it leaks. I think it still does. Hold on, I'll get the air cleaner off. Because it seems like seems to me that the bowl gasket leaks gas into the Venturi. You see it's kind of wet in there, and as a result of that, it revs up by itself when you have the main jet opened up. And then once the engine warms up, I can close this up to lean it out, and it'll make it so the throttle actually works the way it's supposed to, but then it gets kind of doggy because it's not getting quite enough gas. But if it's not running lean, then I can't control the throttle, it just runs away. So that I need to figure out, and that's why I need a carb kit. So if anybody knows where to find one, please tell me, because this thing really needs one bad.